All right. I think now is a good time to, of course, get started here. So yeah, hello everyone and welcome back to once again another live stream. Hey Ringmaster and UK, welcome. Hey M4NK2I, welcome. Yeah, so today, of course, just like any other haunt build, of course, we're just here in the haunted house and gonna be building some stuff. Of course, you can see this is Jack's Tavern. This is the bar theme we're doing. So this is where we're going to focus on primarily for today, but also give you an update on some of the stuff I've worked on. And then I don't know, might be doing some other stuff here today too. I don't know. But hey, Keen Grabbit87, welcome. And Train 2012, welcome. All right, yeah, we'll get started here in just a second. I'll give time for people to join the stream, but probably start by showing you some of the stuff I've done because I've finished one of the hallways so far, and then I'll show you everything else that's been happening. And yeah, the next clown area can show soon. Yeah, I can't show the clown area yet. The carnival tent's gonna be the last thing I set up towards the end of October, so gonna be a little while until I do that, but it is coming eventually. That's just one of the last things I do because it takes up the whole driveway. But yeah, 2 minutes into the stream, so probably a good time to get started, I guess. Of course, I'll take you through, just show you like what has been done so far, because I've done quite a bit of things, I will say. Of course, as you know, you start off at the arcade right here, which I still have to do some work on. This is like a tiny room, so it should be easy to get done, but I'll have to work on it soon. But then, of course, enter into this room right here where you can see got the sign, keep out, and this is the Hall of Spiders. So we got all the spider people hanging around. Of course, you can see we've got Wanda right here. She's an awesome one. And then, yeah, just spider web all over this room. It looks insane. I love how this turns out every year. Got the Hauntress over there. Got the little 3-foot witch from Home Depot. Jumping spider. So tons of awesome stuff. And this room, I'd say, is like 99% done. I just need to plug in some of the stuff. Like, as you can see, the wire's still here. I'm just waiting to get the yard stuff out so I can see how many extension cords I have left for the haunted house right here. But, yeah, I should get all this stuff hooked up, hopefully by next week, so I can start actually demoing some of the stuff for you in the haunt build update videos. But I love how this room turned out. You know, we got like all these like creepy spiders all over the walls, which looks sick. Like some of these little portraits we've got around, and then some stuff hanging up here is cool too. Like we got the little egg sacks, got this little guy right here's like a drop down spider type of thing. And even got the little like cocooned mummy guy. So yeah, sweet looking room. Nice to finally have one of the rooms done, and honestly I'm getting close to being finished on some of the other rooms. Just need to do a couple more things. But yeah, I think that's all I have to show you updated from what exactly happened since last stream. But yeah, oh, an Artem Skeleton, hello. I just here to say hi, but you will come back in 30 minutes. That's awesome. See you in 30 minutes then, Artem. All right, so let me show you exactly what I want to do with the bar today. Of course, one of the things is with this right here, this is for the bar counter. Just got some pieces of wood, but pretty much, as you can see, this right here is going to be the bar. We got Dean back there. He's going to be serving up drinks, or fake drinks at least. Of course, as you can see, he's like pouring into there. And if we can get the Sin Scarecrow to move here. Oh, and Sylvia Litton said you like the layout of the haunted house. Thanks. Yeah, I try to make it better and better each year, and this year's layout is probably best it's ever been, I will say. Yeah, for the bar right here, as you can see, this little piece will go across right here. Of course, there's like the wood on the wall there, and then the wood over here, so they'll go across like that. And then pretty much this other piece will go on top of it, and then we're going to do some other stuff with it. I still need to figure out a bar back for the back right there, because I'm also going to have like a bunch of drinks lined up on it. Like fake drinks. I got some of these cool labels from Halloween Alley, which should be awesome, so gonna have to do that too. But pretty much one of the major things I want to do is get this board right here put into place, of course. And then, yeah, we can put up some of the other decorations. You see I got like a whole stack of stuff we, of course, have got to get out here. So probably gonna do some of that today. Yeah, turning you around, of course. Look at me. This is probably what we'll start off with. Yeah, just getting a little bar piece on there, which should be pretty straightforward to do, I think. I had a little bit of trouble last stream trying to get that other wood piece on for the death row hallway, so I'm hoping this does go a little bit better. Here, yeah, you should be able to have a good view there. It's gonna move the Sin Scarecrow out of the way too, so it doesn't cause any problems. And also gonna just point the light towards it over here to light up the space. Yeah, this is super cool. Yeah, I agree it is. How long has it taken you to make so far? So far, I've been working on setting this all up for, I believe it was 2 weeks this weekend. So a little while, but yeah, it's coming together pretty well, which is awesome. Yeah, just gotta grab a little like screwdriver drill thing right here. And then I think I should still have the screws over here that I was using. Unless I did move them, which hopefully I didn't, because then I'm not too sure where I would have put them. Yeah, I've already put this little like bar counter in here before, because I've done it like, it was early in the summer just to see like how well it fit and everything, and it did fit pretty well, so yeah, it should be awesome. And then yeah, I'm gonna have this like counter like all decorated with a bunch of cool stuff, so it is gonna look sick once it is done right here. So let's see, do I have the screws here? Got some tinier ones I think might be long enough, but oh yeah, got some of these bigger ones I plan to use. How would I rate my haunt on a scale of 1 to 10? Honestly, I think my haunt turns out pretty good each year. I think I'd have to give myself a solid 10 out of 10, which, I don't know. I think probably a lot of people would agree on that. Haunt comes out pretty good. Yeah, my haunt keeps just getting better every year too, which is awesome. Just keep trying to improve it the most that I can. But yeah. Let's see, I got 2 screws. I just need 2 more, which I think they should be over here. I'm just not sure where. We went to Party Place. The Nate guy went to and he found this selling a jumping spider. Same thing with Spirit. Yeah, I know a lot of stores have that now because I think it's like a wholesale item. I think it might be Moore's Costumes that distributes it. Maybe it's another company, but pretty much any company can have jumping spiders for sale now, which is weird. But yeah, hey, John and Tyler, welcome. Let's see. Let's try to find where these screws are. Ooh, we got Monkey Business. That is so cool. I saw the other day some guy close to my school got Monkey Business, which is awesome. But yeah, I'd say Monkey Business is a pretty cool one. Probably not one that I personally would buy this year, but still, it's a really cool one. Honestly, if I am able to ever find one on sale, I think it would probably be one that I would pick up. Like, I don't see why not. He's a cool one. Okay, so I do only have 2 screws, so I'm gonna put this on the best I can for now. It would be better if I had all the screws, but 2 screws I think should hold on for now. I just need to figure out how exactly I held this on before. Ooh, you will buy Fire Demon. Fire Demon's an awesome one. And hey, Dr. Harley, welcome. So pretty much, let me show you the idea. So have the board will kind of go like right through there, and it'll also connect onto the other side right here. It's pretty much what I want to do for this. So yeah, I might have to set the camera a little bit better here because I might want to use this little table I had sitting on to help support this piece of wood, but ooh, they should make a Spreen Bonnie animatronic. Yeah, like Bonnie from FNAF, I believe you must be talking about. Yeah, they should. I don't know why that made like any FNAF animatronics yet. They really should do it. Yeah, so in another video that you saw, or you found it, Death Row is in the Halloween costumes. Yeah, I think, yeah, HalloweenCostumes.com. They have sold Death Row before. I think a few other companies too, because I believe he has become a wholesale item for a little bit now. Yeah. Hey, Animatronic Production, welcome. How many jump scare props will be in my haunted house this year? Honestly, that's a hard question to answer because I'm not too sure exactly how many jump scares I have, but if I were to guess, I think at least half of my stuff must be jump scares, so maybe like 15. Oh, an Artem Skeleton, you're back. Thought you said you're going to be gone for 30 minutes. Only 5 minutes instead. Do I think Hugs will come back next year? Honestly, there's a good chance. Seems like Spirit each year is bringing back at least one clown, so I feel like they would. Alright, but yeah, let's get this piece of wood on here. Just gotta move some of the stuff out of the way, because I'm gonna use this table here to help support this up. If you get the Spreen Bonnie animatronic, it'll make it look like Nosy. I don't know what Nosy is, but that'd be cool if you like DIY animatronic like that too. Who was at Haunted Calgary yesterday? Oh no, there's like a bunch of different people. It's pretty much just a bunch of like other social media people. It was a cool event that Heritage Park and Haunted Calgary put on the other night though. Really happy that I was able to go. But yeah. I may have to check out like their full event this year too, because it looks sick. We got the Superstore 7-foot inflatable pumpkin man for $30. That is awesome. Yeah, I picked him up the other day. You probably saw the video, but yeah, he's a really cool one. Really crazy to see him on like such a big deal too, because I don't know, he's regular $70, so crazy to see him that cheap. But I wonder if they are just trying to get rid of extra stock, or if they are just doing some special deal. I don't know, but he's an awesome one. Happy I was able to get him. To hear that Spirit took Headcase Harry. Yeah, they took him from the theme. I made a video about that a couple days ago, but it's really crazy because, yeah, there's like still selling them, but yeah, they pulled him from the theme, which is insane. Curious if they, I don't know if they will ever recall him. Yeah, you saw that video in the Pumpkin Man. Yeah, he's an awesome one. Cool you're able to get him. Everywhere you go, there's Christmas stuff. Yeah, the only stores I've really seen Christmas stuff at so far has been Walmart, and then also Rona today. They started getting out their stuff, which sucks to see, but yep, Christmas is coming, unfortunately. They should wait till at least after Halloween to start putting out the decor, though. Superstore told you they're raising the price back to $55. That's crazy. Yeah, I guess it must have just been like a weekly deal they were doing then for it. Oh, you're gonna get Rosemary for your birthday? That is awesome. Oh, Yorona had a whole Halloween shed full of animatronics inflatables. That sounds cool. Alright, but yeah, let's get this piece of wood on here. Which, I just need to figure out how high am I going to put this to. I think, like probably like right there is going to be a good height for this. Because I don't want to be too tall, but I don't want it to be too short at the same time. Yeah, for this piece right here, of course. It's going to be like raised up a bit. Here, let's see. Do I have anything else I can split this piece a bit more? Seems like I do. Your Dollarama has Christmas since the first week of September. That's crazy. Yeah, I have yet to see a Dollarama that has Christmas stuff out, fortunately. Guess that's nice thing about Dollarama not being consistent across every store when they get stuff out. But yeah, I'll be so sad once I see the Christmas come in. Alright, so yeah, got the screw, so let's put this on, of course. I'm gonna do this side first, then I can figure out that side, but we already have a hole marked for this, it seems, so this should go in pretty easily. There we go. So I got that in on the one side, just gotta get the other side now. The Rona pop-up girl jump scared you so bad. Because you're looking for the try button was on sensor. That is funny. Oh, he's a crazy tall robot. Yeah, that animatronic guy you're talking about. They want like DIY into. That's nice. Well, hi Vincent Halloween. Welcome. So here, wherever I put the screw, let's get this other side on. There's where I put it. Yeah, that should go on well, I think. You bought a jumping spider after 2018 one broke. Yeah. I'm surprised that my jumping spider like still works because I have a 2015 model and I wonder if I'll ever have to get a new one. Maybe. Nosy is going to be done in 2026. I mean, they may make an animatronic of him then. Here, let's see. So this other side right here. Let's get in this screw. It's just gonna put in the side right there. Should go in smoothly too. I already have like holes. There we go. Let's just move this out of the way. And yeah, that's already pretty sturdy there with 2 screws. I may not need to put in 2 more, but that's awesome. Oh, and hey, Mason Squad, welcome. Thanks for joining. Oh, we got the 2021 Jumpin' Spider. Yeah, that's cool. But you predicted and got no box? Do you mean like you got it without a box? It's different. Do I have Bullseye? I do not, but honestly, Bullseye, he's a pretty cool one. Like, I wouldn't say he's the best one of the year, but I mean, if he does go on sale, it'd be one that I'd maybe get. When hey Haunt Seeker, welcome. What is up? Alright, so next up for this, also have this little piece right here just to make more like a platform on here. So this will just go on here and just need to screw this down into the wood. Of course, I'll use some of the like other screws for this piece. Do I have Fire Demon because he's cool? He's a cool one. I didn't get him. He's one that, I mean, I could kind of fit him into my graveyard theme, but I don't know. Maybe I would get him if he goes on sale, but I have no idea. Home Depot 2024 was peak. It wasn't. Yeah, I see a lot of people hating on 2025 Home Depot, which I don't really know why. 2025 is also a good year. Probably say almost as good as 2025. I did go in 5 minutes because you have to go to bed because there's school tomorrow. Yeah, bye then, whenever you do leave. The Land Keepers go on sale for 200 USD and 240 Canadian. Yeah, that is crazy that, yeah, a lot of stuff's going on sale. Sucks about Land Keeper too because I already got them. So, like, I don't know. I could return and then get a new one, but I don't really want to do that. You went to Spear and they had nozzles for some reason? Yeah, that is weird because have they stopped selling nozzles yet? Or do they still sell them online only? I don't know, it's still a weird one to find. On Artem Skeleton with the 6-7, of course. Great reference. This first little counter, just gonna try and put it like here at the edge. And yeah, this counter on here, like it would be cool to have like beer taps, like a cash register or something put on there. Or maybe we'll have. Oh, are these screws not gonna work? Oh, these screws may be a little bit too chunky to go in. No, the screw just doesn't want to go for some reason. I have to use one of my other ones. Is Bubba still at Spirit Halloween? It is. I'm not sure if it's in stores anymore, though, because I have not seen it yet this season in stores, but they do still sell it at least online only, I believe. Oh, hey, Eli, welcome. Thanks for joining. Here, let's see where the other bits. I'm gonna use one of these like other screws. Oh, you're back, Dr. Harley. Welcome. And Vincent with the 6-7s in the chat. How nice of you to do. All right, let's see. I just need to figure out which of these be good. Like this one will fit. Yeah, I wish I had like better tools to do all this like stuff with wood. Ooh, that Howlin' Spirit at the same location. I've seen a few stores getting Howlin' Spirit. But yeah, I have not seen any nozzles. Artem Skeleton, you have to go, but we'll be back. 20 minutes, alright. And hey, Aiden Da Silva, welcome. Oh, your Tooth Clown broke today. That sucks. Because, yeah, two of the con's pretty cool, and so, yeah, it sucks to see that broke. Nosy is a very tall, unkillable robot. Yeah, that sounds creepy then. Went by Vincent. Thanks for joining for the time you did. Alright, so let's see. This piece right here. Let's get this on with some of these different screws. Do I have the Limb Ripper? I do not. Limb Rippers are cool one though. But yeah, I don't know. It's been quite a few years since they sold them. I think last time they did sell was like before I started collecting like a lot of stuff, but it's cool. We saw someone who had nozzles at their Spirit Halloween. You're like, what? Yeah, that is weird. Yeah, I guess some stores must be getting nozzles then, which, yeah, that's strange because I didn't know they were going to sell them, but I don't know, it must just be like old stock that they're selling. Just trying to get rid of it. This screw seems to want to go in, but I didn't put the thing on tight enough on there. Am I going to start the Haunt Raiden stream next week? I hope to start that Friday night. So, yeah, I'm not sure exactly like what time or exactly I'll start the stream, but yeah, pretty much Friday night's going to be like a test stream too, somewhat, for like how the series is going to go. But pretty much what I plan to do for those Haunt streams is I'll select like a few Haunts at random to check out in the stream, and then yeah, should be fun to do. You need Barnyard Butcher. Yeah, Barnyard Butcher. I wonder if they will ever bring back Barnyard Butcher. He's like one that so many people I see every year want them to bring back, but I don't know, maybe they will. Alright, let's get another screw put on here. So we have the secure. There we go. Yeah, it seems fairly sturdy on there. Yeah, it still wobbles a bit. I did find another screw here so I can get the support on here a bit better. You were tweaking today because you thought YT delete all your videos. It'll just glitch, yeah. I remind you of Haunt Former. I mean, oh no, I've never seen people compare me to Haunt Former before, but I mean, yeah, could remind you of him. He makes good videos though, I watch him. Yeah, let's get one more screw into this other side over here. Yeah, Halloween costumes made Mothman. Yeah, Mothman's a cool one. Yeah, I like seeing more unique characters like that instead of the typical stuff we usually get. Hopefully companies make more stuff like that in the future. Ooh, we now have 2 jumping spiders. That's cool. I kind of want to get another jumping spider because it'd look cool for like walkthrough. We have a YouTube channel named Spooky Clown. That is awesome. May have to drop a sub on there if I remember to tonight. Do I plan on getting Fire Demon? At the moment, I don't plan on getting any more animatronics. Currently, at the moment, it's really just down to like what I can end up finding on sale. But if I find Fire Demon for half off November 1st, like maybe I get him. And there we go, just like that. We got that on there. I'll just switch out this bit for the other one so we can get another screw in on that side. Is it just you, or do you all low-key feel bad for the small display? Yeah, I feel bad for them too. Like, what is up with Spear with their like small store display this year? They basically reused the exact same one from 2023. It's the most like uncreative thing ever. Is it rare to have a 2016 Mall Twitch and Banshee? I mean, it's like somewhat rare, but I don't know. I feel like to have something be considered really rare, it has to be like either 2015 or earlier, maybe. I don't know, like even some of that stuff, there's just been like so much of it like produced that I don't know, it's easy to find stuff out there. What am I going to be for Halloween? Not sure yet. I do have a couple costumes already from previous years, like a Ringmaster or a Reaper, but I don't know, I may switch it up this year, get a new one, but I have not decided yet if I will do that. But I might. I don't know. You're probably going to be Hugs the Clown. Yeah, that's a cool one. I've seen those costumes before. Yeah, they look awesome. I wonder if Spirit will continue on with making some of those like animatronic type costumes, because they've done some before, but I feel like it's been a while since we've seen like an actually like new one. Yeah, Aiden DeSilver looking great. Yes, it is. We got the counter in here, which let me show you how it's looking right there. You can see. Get the counter right there. It looks awesome. Of course, I have some boards we're going to put in front. I'm going to wait till I hook up some of the wires and some stuff behind him before I do that, just so I can still crawl under. But, yeah, it looks sick. Ooh, we really want Jack-O-Lunger. You saw in 2016 Clock Tower theme as a leftover stock. Yeah, that was cool. Jack-O-Lunger is a cool one. And I wonder if they'd ever bring back him. He'd be a cool one to see back, honestly. Mine is a ninja. We've talked about your like Halloween costume. That's pretty cool. Being a ninja. All right, but let's see. What should we do now for the haunt? Honestly, I don't know. I think we'll probably get some of this stuff put up. Some of it needs to like be hung on the walls and stuff. I also still need to bring out the skeleton band, which I'll probably do off stream at some point. Yeah, I guess for today, we can start getting up some of the decorations I have here. Start off, of course, over here where we got this guy to go on the wall. You helped your BFF with their haunt yesterday. You skipped school. Well, and you broke their slim, so you got the Twisted Grandma. Wow. Ooh, yeah, here's something for the wall, though, which might still have batteries. Oh, it does actually still have batteries, so I can show you like what this does exactly. See, basically it's just like talking scene ahead. But yeah, it doesn't turn off. Oh, well. And you like take out the battery to actually turn off, but I got a couple of these like older gemmy heads which look awesome. These, of course, let's got off some guy off Facebook Marketplace, but they look awesome. These come from Spirit Halloween from 2001 and maybe some other stores. Yeah, that looks so sick. We need Electron Maniac back. Yeah, he'd be cool to see back. Need a Resident Evil 4 Chainsaw Sister of Sunstar Chainsaw Man animatronic. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, honestly, I'd like to see some people take some like Sunstar animatronics and DIY them kind of. Because, I mean, like, Sunstar animatronics are so simple that they'd be easy DIY, and you could probably make something cool out of them. Here's the other head I have, though. So, of course, like this werewolf guy, which I assume this one must still have batteries in it, too. It does. So you can see this one also likes scenes. But, yeah, these things are awesome, and very old. 2001, so that makes these 24 years old, which is crazy. And you, of course, can see it's got that Gemmy Industries logo on the back. These are probably the oldest items I own because I really only started collecting decoration stuff in 2013, so I only have a couple like older items like this. Yeah, that's what you like about customizing them. Yeah, it's awesome. Let's go take some of this tape off here that I have from the collection tour video, but just need to figure out where I'm going to put some of these heads now. Just somewhere on these like walls, but I'm just not sure where exactly. But find a cool spot for them. You want to see another Piggy animatronic? And like, I believe you must mean from like Piggy that game. And I've never seen much about that, but cool animatronic like that. Fave animatronic I have, that would definitely be Skill Crane. Love my Skill Crane then. Oh no, I got some other cool ones. Like even Jack Spades we got over here. He's an awesome one. Also one of my favorite Home Depot ones of all time. We put your 2011 brown jumping spider on air purifier with a lot of weights on it. Turned out good. And it's like a lunging jumping spider now. That's nice. Brown jumping spider came out in 2013. An old one. Then it was 2011 we got the original black jumping spider. So it's been a while since we've seen lots of stuff out, which is crazy. Yeah, let's go get our trusty hammer right here so we can hang up some of these. I think one of them will probably be cool on the wall, like behind the camera right here. Yeah. Oh, least favorite out of like the animatronics I own, probably my Reaper I got from Lowe's back in 2017 because it's one of those like early on pack Reapers where it's just kind of like Sunstar quality. So it's not the greatest, but so cool. What prototype animatronics do I like to own? Honestly, I don't know. I can't think of any prototype animatronics right now, but honestly, any. I'd like to just have some prototype animatronic. My Jones Spider evolution video was cool. Yeah, it was. I should make another one of those because I made 2 so far. I pretty much made a new one every year they've released a new Jones Spider, but I don't know. I should make a new one and talk about the burlap jumping spider. Here, I'm going to want to hang one of these heads on this wall. I think probably Werewolf Man. I think it'll be cool there. We could hang both of these actually on this wall here. Yeah, I think I might do that. I'll hang both of these up here. Ooh, hello, Knox at Halloween guy. Hello. And Alex in disguise. Hi, welcome. So let's see. Got like the wood there. That should be a good spot to hang this guy, I think. Just gonna use these like little nails to hang it up. There we go. Should be good there. And then put another of these nails over to the side to put this in. Are all my animatronics on sensor? It really depends. I have some on sensor, and then of course I have some that are on, what's it called, like step pads and stuff. But yeah, honestly, like some of them work well on sensor, but some of the sensor are just so bad that I have to use step pads. You wish you could buy Lurchin Reaper. He'd be cool for your haunt this year. Yeah, I mean, I can't think of exactly what Lurchin Reaper is now, but I assume that's an older animatronic. I mean, maybe you'll find one for cheap on like eBay or something. Who knows? There's Hane Frankenstein next to him. Ooh, yeah, these 2 heads right here will look good here on the one side of the bar. Let me zoom out, show you what that looks like. Got those 2 up there. Yeah, that looks sick. I'm going to have like more decorations around here, so don't you worry. Looks a little bare for now, but more will be happening there soon. Oh, he's like Lurchin Vampire, but slower and bigger. That's cool. We were trying to make some masks. That's awesome. They look good. Yeah, I agree. These 2 do look good over here. And yeah, of course, I'll have them on sensor my haunt, but this guy doesn't want to go, but of course can see, there they are. They'll just be standing up there on the wall. Will he turn off? Yeah, he will, of course. See how those 2 look sick right there. I think let's get into this bin of decorations I have here for this room to see what else exactly we can hang up. I got some of these skeletons. I've, of course, got the bag of bones from Home Depot, which $15 to get like all these pieces is crazy, but got like the ghost face looking skull, and then just tons of other like bones and stuff. I thought would be cool for this room. But yeah, definitely something I'd recommend from Home Depot this year. Also got a little bird guy right here, which honestly may look good over here at like the bar counter. Yeah, I'll leave him there for now. That's gonna be cool. You bought 15 animatronics in the past 3 weeks? That is crazy. I've only got, how many was it? Oh, my phone's trying to follow me again. This year so far, I've only gotten 6 new animatronics, so I think I got 15 just seems a little obsessive. Oh no. Oh yeah, these are what I have though for like these beer bottles I'm gonna DIY. A ton of these, of course, they're on sale for 50 cents at Halloween Alley, down from $3 originally, but these are basically like stickers, so you just stick these onto the bottles and then these cool little labels. You can see Dead Strape, which I think is a reference to Red Stripes, the band, but not. Or Monster Brawl, not sure what that's supposed to reference, but really creepy. And then there's, of course, 8 in these packs, and there's 4 different designs, so those are awesome. Got 4 new ones this year. Yeah, that's a more reasonable number for new animatronics, honestly. Also got Beetlejuice. This little skull right here, it's from Dollarama, which has this like cool lights in it, which there's like the strobe one. Also got another strobe one. But yeah, that is cool. I think I only paid like $3 for this, I think it was. You think Spirit should sell their animatronics for $30 or $40 when the season is over? Well, I mean, at that point, they probably wouldn't make any profit off selling all their old stuff. Probably still want to make at least some money, of course, when the season is over. Yeah, let's see, I also got one of these little like door covers, which I'm going to go put on one of these walls or something. Random book right here. I don't know where I'm going to use that, but you like Spirits in the boxes, to be honest? Yeah, I think the boxes, like, it's better over the past design, but I think the original design from, what was it, 2014 and before, the, like, slime fall boxes were probably the best ones ever. Yeah, I picked this up from Party City about a month ago. It was on clearance, but it's like these little skeletons right here partying stuff. The guy even has, like, a phone right there. This is cool. These will go up on, like, the walls here, sort of. So that's awesome. Is it just you or all sound activated animatronics suck? Yeah, I don't know, like, it depends. Like, most times they suck because, like, they need a sensor, but I think the one animatronic it works for is Roman animatronics, because since they can roam and get stuck in random places where their sensors would be faced away, it is nice to have those on sound, but other than that, I can't really think of any good uses for sound-activated animatronics. Let's see, what else do I got in here? Ooh, yeah, I have some of these, like, posters right here, which these will look sick. I'd put these up on some of the walls. Sure. Oh, just promoting, like, random stuff, like random Halloween party. Let's see, Killer Clown Academy. So those are cool. Those will look nice. Also got some lights in here, of course, to light it up. Gonna have some of these hanging above, so it's gonna be some nice orange glowing. When a kid named Sterling, you're a Haunter too? That is awesome. Yeah, awesome to be a Haunter. Ooh, got this little guy right here. Little Reaper head. And then, oh yeah, I found this at Party City too, which is on clearance now. It's like this little skeleton that just shakes around. I think when I bought it was $10, but they have recently marked this down to, I think it was $6 now, and well, every Party City I've been to, they've had some of these in stock, so if you want one of these, of course, Party City has got them on major clearance. Dollar Tree has some stick stuff this year. Yeah, they do. I went there the other day, I spent like $50 on stuff or something. Yeah, I got a lot of awesome stuff. They have some awesome stuff this year, definitely. Yeah, I got a bunch of skulls in here, which, all the stuff you can see is just a bunch of skulls, of course, because that's somewhat of the theme here, because I have these skulls banned at the back, but then it's supposed to be like a dead bar, kind of. So that's why a lot of stuff I got in here is like that. Ooh, and this right here is cool. So, of course, Halloween Flame Light, which I got this. It's from a garage sale. Unfortunately, one of the lights doesn't work, but the other one still does. But fan still works everything, which is sick. So this will be cool to hang just somewhere here in the bar. Not too sure where yet, but that'll be awesome. Of course, you can see it just hangs like that, kind of. There we go. So that'll be cool. I may have to put like here by Dean. I think that'd be cool. Yeah, Dollar Tree has raised their prices. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I don't know. Like here in Canada, everything's $1.75 now, but they also have some $2 stuff. And yeah, for the U.S., it's like crazy because they have like up to like $5 stuff in it now, or is it $10 even? Oh, this seems crazy. Ooh, this seems cool. This little haunted phone right here, which this is interesting because this comes from Bed Bath & Beyond online, but it was a couple years ago I found this. It said it was like a online return, so they had it on sale for like $5. So picked it up and it's a cool little phone. Looks awesome. You make your own skulls out of milk jugs. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, I've seen like people use like milk drinking stuff to do stuff like that before, but that's kind of cool to do. Here, let's see, get some of this out of the way. And I think this right here too will look good up here on the bar. So that's how the bar is looking currently. Looks sick. Let's see. Kind of have a mess of stuff on the floor here now. Yeah. This room I have like a lot of decorations for, honestly. Yeah, Bed Bath & Beyond is closed. It was a couple years ago that I did get it. It wasn't recent. Ooh, and Mason Squad with the $1. Thanks so much for that. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, and thanks to everyone else too who has been donating to over the past like few streams I've done. It's just so crazy. Yeah, W Mason. Yeah, everyone say W Mason in the chat. Yeah, go subscribe to Mason Squad too if you want to. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm already subscribed to you. I must be. Ooh, up over here though we got a little skeleton dog, which I think comes from Costco from a number of years ago. Not sure though, but it'll be cool in this room. And let's see. I got some more lights to string up and hang above. And some of this stuff up here. Oh yeah, I got some of these door archways. We got the Happy Halloween one. Also a little graveyard one. W Alex, thank you. Yeah, thank you to you even more for the donation. Ooh, yeah, I got some of these down here. These are, of course, some of these like custom artwork I've done. I'll put stuff down. Of course, it's Hugs a Clown and then Skeleton Guy right here, which I'm surprised how well these both came out because I have no artistic ability at all. Like, I cannot paint or draw, but somehow I managed to make these. I mean, Hugs does look a little bit weird, but Skeleton Man turned out awesome. I'll blow up the yard, admit it. I missed you. I did not miss you. When hi, boys, welcome. Waiting days for next live. Yes, well, it is finally here, of course. They look so good. Yeah, I don't know how these turned out so well. It blows my mind. Here, these two things, though, I think I'll look good like on this thing right here, so probably what I'll do with them. Ooh, how could I? Yeah, well, honestly, I don't know. I just haven't really missed you in the chat too much. Blow up the yard. Here, let's hang up some of these on here, though. But yeah. Oh, dropping some stuff here, of course. Hugs is pogging. He is. Here, of course, are my nails for this. So I can almost like not stand here with everything on the floor. Love your t-shirt. Yeah, thanks. Got the Pumpkin Keen. I think this may have been a Hot Topic find. I don't know. I never find too much good at Hot Topic, but we have some nice Halloween stuff sometimes. Yeah, let's get some of these hanging up. Which I think if I put like one here kind of, yeah, that'll be cool. I just didn't realize I still do have some like nails sticking out here from last year. I might as well take those down too. Because last year here's where I had the spider hallway, so I had some other stuff hanging up on here. There we go. Those nails out of the way. So now we can actually hang up these things. So let's put one right there is going to be good. There we go. And ooh, which one do I dare put on this side? I could put... Yeah, I think this is probably look better than Hugs just for this side here. Match it with Dean over here. I got some staples sticking on the wall too. There we go, down there. Looks great. How much have I spent on Halloween stuff? Honestly, I don't know the exact number, but to give you an estimate of just like every single thing I bought, I don't know, maybe I'd say 10 grand at least. I don't know, too much money. Those paintings are so cool. Yeah, I agree they are. Well, you know the old saying, if you can paint or draw a stick figure, you can draw or paint. I mean, I guess. I feel like I might want to move that skull over. Let's try putting up this other guy and see how it looks. Yeah, just gotta line that up. There we go, and then put Hugs the clown up here. Yeah, I'm gonna move this one over just a tiny bit. What I use for walls, the black stuff, this is of course just like something I use in construction. It's just this like black plastic, which typically I don't know what exactly it's for, but it's at Home Depot. Blanked out for a couple minutes. What did he miss? He didn't miss nothing much. Let's see. So I had it there before. So let's. Yeah, is that where I had this one before? Or no? I think this should be a good spot for it, maybe. Honestly, forget where I hung this up before. I might move it over just a bit. There. There we go. Let's see how that looks now. When am I doing the decor in the yard? I'm doing that this Saturday. And I think I might do it live. I haven't fully decided yet. Any good recommendations for decorations for a haunt that's themed a graveyard, circus, or a farm? Yeah, I don't know. What is some good stuff for that? Honestly, like, I don't know. I can name you some animatronics that would be good. Like, graveyard would be awesome to get. I do really like the Raven from Home Depot. Like, he'd fit in one of those. Or even that cool, like, gargoyle prop they have at Home Depot. He'd be sick. Or doing a clown theme. Like, honestly, Two-Face Teddy's a good one to get. I don't know. A lot of, like, different decoration you get out there, too. Like, if you just go to any Halloween store, usually they have stuff for any theme. Today's been a very tiring and honestly sad day. Have the haunt is coming this weekend, so life seems greater. Yeah, I guess you're setting up your haunt this weekend, too. Yeah, it'll be better by the weekend, probably. You just decorated your yard today. That is awesome. Hey, Mr. Bruh, welcome. You set up all your props today. That is cool. We go your Halloween animatronics. You leave them in your living room until Halloween. So when visitors come, the first thing they see is electrified corpse. Cool. Main man, the mannequin. Hello, welcome. Artem Skeleton is back, of course. Welcome back. Oh, let's see. What else do I have for the walls here? One thing I do have, which I'm not sure what to do with, is these, like, spooky shutters. They're supposed to go by a window, but I thought they could look in the bar theme here, but honestly, I have no idea where I'm going to put them. So let's see about some of these posters that I've got here, too. I think these, what I'm planning to do is put some on the wall right there and then some on these black walls right here, which I need to figure out how to put one of these black walls here. Just need to figure out how I'm going to hang them exactly. You like those pictures? Yeah, those ones right there are pretty cool. Your friend had a Halloween maze. We'd walk up to a coffin and knock on it, and an arm comes down and gives you candy. That is awesome. Yeah. Ooh, I do have these two. Got these like Bob's Burgers painting, which I assume lots of you must have seen the show Of course, from inside the restaurant, you can see we got the burger and some potatoes flying. I think this will be funny to put somewhere here in the bar. Well, it kind of fits the vibe, you know, bars sell food, so why not this? What's a tavern? Tavern's like bar. Of course, it's Jack's Tavern, so we got Jack Spades right there with his cards he uses for gambling, his alcoholic beverage, and his cigar right there. Yeah, it's just pretty much like a whole bar theme I'm working on here. You don't know why people make fun of you for decor. It's just so fun. Yeah, I don't know why people would do that either. It's so awesome to see people decorating. So let's see. I just need to figure out where I'm going to put some of this stuff. So take off that little label on there. Yeah, I just need to figure out like more for the walls too, because I want them to be like pretty well filled. So basically today's episode is set up your own art gallery. I mean, kind of, yeah. Got a bunch of my own art, of course, to set up. Yep. So I am such an artist. You'd like to see more of this type of theme. Yeah, I haven't seen like too many people do like bar type themes before. It's like more of a niche theme to do, but it's gonna be awesome here, especially like with a skeleton band and everything. It's going to look sick. I just know it. Imagine an apartment full of animatronics in a power outage during a tornado. You've lived it. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Just being in a dark room, just surrounded by animatronics staring at you. Quite the Picasso. I truly am, I suppose. Oh yeah, I've got some of these lanterns too, which lots of stuff. I have no idea what to do with this. I'm just gonna need to figure out some spot for a lot of this stuff, which may be hard, may be easy, who knows. But yeah, you'll try to catch up on my streams since you've been on more recently. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do like a lot more streams, so we have a lot of cool ones to watch out there. Am I doing this for trick-or-treaters or as attractions? Of course, just for trick-or-treaters here that come by the house. Yeah. Favorite Halloween or Christmas inflatable I own? Favorite Halloween inflatable, probably one of my Pumpkin Reapers. I really love those. And then Christmas, honestly, I don't know. I can't even remember like what Christmas inflatables I have. So, also I don't know, but I don't know. I do have some cool ones I do really like. Yeah, not sure if I will be doing much more today here in the haunted house. This is probably all that I am going to be doing for now. So I'll probably end the stream a bit, but for now, let's talk a little bit more before I do end. Am I going to be at Transworld 2026? I may go, not 100% certain yet, but I would like to. Imagine not having all the inside info like you. Yeah, you have all the inside info, blow up the yard. Do I have Dark Princess? I do not, but yeah, Dark Princess, it's a cool one. Will I go live again tomorrow? Tomorrow I won't, gonna be really busy, but Friday night I plan to do the first of the haunt, like best haunt live streams. We're gonna look through people's submissions. Then probably Saturday and Sunday this weekend, all the live streams out. And even on Monday and Tuesday, because I don't have school on Monday and Tuesday, so probably some streams out those days too. And unfortunately, no stream tomorrow. Love the heads on the wall. Yeah, those look sick. Also, it'd be cool to have like one of those like big deer heads just like up on the wall too. I think that'd be cool, but I don't have one, unfortunately. All that stuff on the floor looks like what you're doing with your brother's room. Yeah, I just have just so much RAM stuff in here. All this I just need to get put in place around here. You're submitting your haunt right now. That is awesome. Earlier when I checked, there was 5 submissions. Or I guess there's only 4 submissions. There's one submission that I think, I forget who it was who submitted, but it was just some random video. Which is funny. Yeah, well, there'll be quite a few videos to look through. I'll try to look at as many as I can on Friday, but I'm not sure I may actually get through. Can't put yours in until October 1st. That's perfectly fine. I'm going to have the submissions open until mid-November and then doing the streams until end of November, possibly into December. You're almost done your display. Submit a video hopefully next week. That's awesome. Blow Up the Yard, it was you who did that submission. Yeah, I think I remember that video. Did you rickroll me? You did not. Fortunately, my computer is slow enough that when I clicked on the link, like I could see the thumbnail of the video before it actually started playing. So I immediately closed that tab. I did not get rickrolled. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be fun to check all the like actual haunt videos from that. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get through all of them. When I think I'll be done by haunt, I'm planning not this weekend, but the weekend after to hopefully have it done, which I think is possible since I do have a 4-day weekend this weekend off of school. So I should be able to get a lot of work done this weekend. Oh, Arts and Skelly, you need App Skelly. Yeah, I need him too. I'm hoping he'll go even more on sale. I think it seems like every Thursday Home Depot's going to be discount stuff more and more. So I'm hoping that tomorrow when I click on the website, he will be down, hopefully under 300, but I don't know. Honestly, if he does go for 280, I may have to consider him. I don't know. Or maybe if he goes to 250, honestly don't know. I do really want to get App Skelly though at some point, which there's a good chance because he's a very, very slow seller at my stores. Yeah, you too, blow up the yard. Yeah, but I think we all need App Skelly. I'm so close to 6.7k subs. I am. I think I can probably reach it in a couple of weeks here. So yeah, should be soon. I think App Skelly will be 288 or 278 or 248. Probably something like that. I mean, they could put him down to 300 first, but I feel like there's a good chance he'll go under 300. 300 or less, and he is yours. Yeah. He's the only theme left at your store. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, I don't know, like, how is your store selling out so fast and mine's selling so slow this year? Because my store's only sold Guardian of the Gourds and the Raven. Everything else is still in stock. You're not leaving the Halloween season without you owning App Skelly. Yeah, can't be doing that. You're going to Halloween costumes for the Barbara, Adam, Animatronics, and Beetlejuice. Those two are really cool. I honestly I would buy them if they were cheaper and shipping wasn't expensive here to Canada. Your store has so much stuff left. Yeah, mine too. Guess Blow Up the Yard is just stuck with the store which has nothing good left. Oh, your store still have Troll, Gourds, and Raven. Yeah, I think my store, like, they're almost out of the Troll guy. I think there's, like, one more left. He's a pretty fast seller. I'll be interested to see if I can find any people's yards with him set up. Oh, we got Pete for your birthday. He's an early gift. That is sick. He's an awesome one. I'm curious, though, about, like, Trick or Treat Pete, though, like, the candy feature. Like, is it going to be not as well done for most people, or is it going to work well? I don't know. Your shipping price for Spiky was around $80 to $100. Yeah, that is a lot. Most I would pay for shipping is $0. Yeah, if I pay more than $0 for shipping, I'm not going to buy something, to be honest. Shows really good price for $288. Such a huge prop for small price and Pete. Yeah, I agree. $288, really good deal for what exactly he is. Honestly, I would have bought the troll if I did have somewhere I could put him. Hoping to get some cool stuff on sale for Lowe's. That's awesome. I always see that they have some pretty good deals once the season starts to come to an end. Yeah, I'm just really hoping for Home Depot here to give me some good sales here in the next couple weeks. Can I show you the layout of the haunt? Yeah, I suppose I could. Church Repeat has only 7 land dispensers until you have to refill it. I mean, like, it does only have, like, the 7 slots in it for candy to fit, but, like, the rest of the hat, you can fill it up, and it'll, like, slowly add more and more into the holes, I think. And that's where it starts to get jammed up, is what I hear. Just gotta squeeze my way past these guys here. Remember that time when I said I was going to end the stream? This is a joke. Yeah. I do not remember that time. When was that time? Blow up the yard. Anyways, let me give you a quick look through the layout. So, of course, you enter through the arcade. And yeah, I met with Wanda and the Hall of Spiders. Surgery Pete has only like 6 to 7 candy slots. He does. The Hall Spiders look sick, but then you enter into Jack's Tavern. There, of course, is Jack. And you walk through here. And of course, over here you met with the Skulls band, which still gotta bring those up. But then you'll enter through here into the Forgotten Toys hallway, which looks sick. Of course, you'll enter into the zombie apocalypse type room. And you'll end off in the Death Row hallway. So overall, really cool layout. Yeah, it'll be cool to get all these rooms finished, which I should be able to do this week and get most of it done, which should be awesome. And of course, get the yard done. Do you have any recommendations for first animatronics? Honestly, like out of ones that are being sold this year, like Home Depot's got some good ones, which would be good for like first animatronics. I don't know, if you go there, ton of good ones there, I would say. Spirit's got a few cool ones too, but honestly, after seeing lots of stuff, like just in-person stuff, I think over time, I'm slowly growing more towards Home Depot being better than Spirit. Which I know originally in the season I was more of a Glazer of Spirit, but I'm starting to like Home Depot more, I think. Saw a 12-foot mummy at Canadian Tire, but barely on video because he was squeaking so loud. Yeah, I saw the 12-foot mummy the other day at Party City. Interested to see them bring him back once again. I guess he's a Gemmy wholesale item now. Home Depot goes GOAT. Yeah, honestly, it truly does, I think, at this point. On a Spirit, like, just some of the stuff I've seen with Spirit, like the quality and everything, like, it's been crazy this year, but Home Depot, like, I haven't seen much, like, bad stuff with them. That much. Abskelly goes GOAT Peak. I mean, yeah, Abskelly's a pretty good one. I will agree. As a Spirit album employee, you can agree Home Depot is better. Yeah, not really sticking to company you're working for there. But yeah. I've finally seen the world for real. Home Depot has always been better. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I was just such a big fan of Spirit at first, but Home Depot's just grown on me more. And Spirit one's grown off me a bit. I don't know why. Maybe I was spending 4 hours in Spirit Halloween that one time. It was too much torture for me. Now I'm switching over to the Home Depot group. Costco has some sick finds usually too. I don't know. Costco this year, they haven't really had anything good Halloween-wise. I did really like that Rise and Reaper they had, but like I haven't seen anything else in stores other than the groundbreaking skeleton. Costco Rise and Reaper is so cool. Yeah, I agree. I wish I got it, but I don't know. I already have so many Reapers. It's not like I needed another one, but $150 is like such a good deal for that thing. You need friends that like Halloween as much as you do. Yep. Staying at a Halloween section never gets boring. I mean, if you're only at a Halloween section for maybe like 20 minutes, it doesn't get boring. After a while, it somewhat does, though. I don't know. Anyways, we're at just over an hour on the stream. This is all I really had planned out for today, so I think I may be about to end the stream now, unfortunately, but yeah. Old Costco never got any Halloween, just went straight at Christmas. That sucks. Yeah, anyways, that's going to end it for today's stream. I, of course, will be back streaming again on Friday, hopefully. I'm not 100% sure on that yet. I'll tell you Friday afternoon if I will, of course, be doing that stream. I should be able to, but yeah, we check out people's haunted houses that they have submitted, and if you want to submit it, I, of course, have a community post up. But yeah, 6-7s I see in the chat. Sure, end off the stream again by spamming 6-7 in the chat. Love to see it. Yeah, I may have a store tour video coming out tonight too, I think. Just because I have nothing better to do, so why not post another video? Anyways, yeah, spam those 6-7s. Make sure to like and subscribe too if you haven't already. And yeah, I will see you all next stream, hopefully Friday, if not something else this weekend. So yeah, that's it. Goodbye forever.